hopefully now what you are seeing is Gmail, which is going to be the first tool I'm going to show you how to apply this in. Once we've done that, I'm going to show you in Outlook on the web, then I'm going to show you in Outlook on the desktop as well. So here we are in Gmail. Now on the left, you'll see I've got my label list and I have a label called follow up and a label called waiting for. And these are my key little labels for actually indicating what I have to do with a message. Now follow up is fairly obvious. I have to follow it up. Waiting for is a little bit different. So often we leave things in our inbox and sometimes we leave them as unread because we're waiting for someone to get back to us. And this is something we need to remember, which is great. But again, it's like one other reason that things are in our inbox and we have to keep reassessing emails. So what I do is use these labels. Now I go a little bit one step further. So you'll see in this inbox, I've got the unread section at the top. And then I've got actually dedicated sections, one for all my emails that I need to follow up and one for all the emails that I'm waiting for. So what happens in the morning is I come in and I work through my inbox, and I actually work bottom to top, but that's a whole other story. I would open a message and I would say to myself, do I need to do something with this? Now, if the answer is no, then that message needs to be either filed away, archived. In some rare cases, it might be deleted, right? So great, get rid of that. Or I might delegate it to somebody else. If it's something I do need to do, then my question is, can I do this in 2 minutes or less? And if the answer is yes, then you should do it now. And this all comes from the getting things done methodology, which, as I said, you should check out. So if it's 2 minutes or less, do it. If it is longer than that, that's where my little labels come into it. So if I've got this message open, I come up the top to my label and I just pop on the follow-up label and apply it. You'll see it's a big, big red label. It really stands out. Now, another way to do this is you can actually drag the label over to the message, which is the tip people tend to love. Then what I do, I don't mark it as unread again. Leave it as unread and it will pop down into your follow-up section down the bottom here. Now, if you want any tips on actually doing this, what I'll do in the comments below this video is I'll pop a link to a blog post on how to set up these labels and how to set up this split inbox view. So I've got blog posts on both of those that you can check out. So key thing though, these are just these follow-up and waiting for labels are just like all the other labels in the list. The key thing is that I put a color on them and I put a dash in front of the name so that they stay at the top. You can use any symbol instead of a dash. This split view here is something you can get to in the settings, into settings, and in the inbox section. So it's actually a priority inbox that I have heavily customized. So more details in the blog post, but that gives you a starting point. Okay, so hopefully all good.